Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk, back another video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Houston Rockets potentially signing Orlando Robinson. Orlando Robinson has put on a show for the Houston Rockets Summer League, and I think it'd be a terrible mistake if the Rockets did not bring him in and include him into training camp upcoming this fall when the Rockets start training camp in September. It would be terrible if the Rockets did not include Orlando Robinson into that. If you look right now, you got the two-way contract guys. You got Nate Williams. I love him. I don't want to see him go. They just picked up the guy from Australia, Jack McVay. I don't see him going anywhere. I think he's a very solid player as well. And then you got N'Faly Dante, who is a guy that is undrafted. I have a lot of hope in for him, but he's very injury prone. I really want to see the Rockets find a way to include Orlando Robinson in training camp, and with the way he's played early on, or not early on, in the entire Summer League, I don't see a way where the Rockets cannot try to do everything to get him onto their roster. And I know there are some Rockets fans who really like N'Faly Dante, the undrafted free agent from Oregon, want to believe in him. I want to believe in him as well, and I think he could be a solid player. But I just don't believe in him staying healthy. When I'd rather have Orlando Robinson than him. Now, look, that doesn't mean you can't bring back N'Faly Dante. Something I've said to a couple viewers that have commented on my channel is that, look, you can end up, this is one thing you can do. You can cut N'Faly Dante, and you can sign Orlando Robinson to a two-way deal. And once you do that and you bring Orlando Robinson on a two-way contract, you can bring back N'Faly Dante on an Exhibit 10 contract for training camp. So N'Faly Dante has a chance to show himself to this Rockets organization throughout preseason and training camp. And with that being said, you get to have both guys on your roster. Most likely Orlando Robinson would be the guy to be on the roster when the season starts. But I really think for the Rockets, bringing in a guy who's done so good in the Summer League like Orlando Robinson has to be a must for this organization. I'm going to go over what Orlando Robinson has done in the Summer League. In 4 games, and a couple of these games, keep in mind, he has had a little bit of low minutes. I believe the first couple games, he was kind of on low minutes a little bit. But 15 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, and keep in mind, in these 4 games, he has 20 offensive rebounds, which is 5 offensive rebounds per game. He has been cleaning up the glass for this team. He gives this Rockets Summer League team so many extra chances. I know this Summer League team finished going 2-2. They're going to play an extra game before the Summer League ends. We'll see how Orlando Robinson does in that game. Maybe that can be, the finishing for the Rockets to want to bring him in. If he can have a huge game to finish off the Summer League with the Rockets, maybe he can really prove to the Rockets, hey, bring me in. But 20 offensive rebounds in 4 games is amazing. Also, 10 rebounds per game and 15 points per game on only I think it's only 23 maybe minutes per game he's gotten. If I had to pick an average, I would probably say he's probably averaging at the most 25 minutes per game, at the least maybe 22, 23 minutes per game with this Rockets Summer League team. But he's still averaging 15 points per game, 10 rebounds per game, 20 offensive rebounds in the 4 games. This is averaging 5 offensive rebounds per game. Also want to mention, he's been able to get to the free throw line. He has taken 16 free throw attempts in the 4 games for the Rockets Summer League. That is 4 free throw attempts per game. He's also made 11 of those, so shooting 70% from the floor. 70% at the free throw line for a 6'10 center is not bad at all. Keep in mind, Orlando Robinson was with the Miami Heat and did a really solid job with the Miami Heat as a rookie in the 2022-23 season. I'm going to get over to what Orlando Robinson did with the Miami Heat in the 22-23 season, but he was waived after this season. He's 24 years old, but in the 2022-23 season with Miami Heat, he played 31 games with 1 start, 14 minutes per game, shot 53% from the floor, averaged 4 points per game, 4 rebounds per game, 1 assist per game, a half a block, and a half a steal per game. And then in the 2023-24 season, he played 36 games, 7 starts, so he got to play a little bit more. His minutes did go down, averaging only 9 minutes per game. He shot 50% from the floor, though, and 53% from 3.5 attempt per game from 3. He averaged 3 points per game with 3 rebounds per game, 1 assist per game with the Miami Heat. Orlando Robinson did go undrafted with the Miami Heat, but still, the Miami Heat do a great job with undrafted players. And at 24 years old, he has looked great. He has looked great with the Houston Rockets Summer League. Might I also add, I didn't even know this before reading this just now, he has been showing off in the Summer League, averaging 15 and 10, which is in Vegas. That is his hometown. I did not know that until just now. Las Vegas is where he was born, so he's showing off in his hometown. Let me know your thoughts on the Rockets potentially bringing in Orlando Robinson into training camp. I think this has to be a must for this team. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and peace out. Go Rockets.